you have, whatever that you need them to sign, you do. And here's just the greatest questions to include at the end of every interview. Is there anything I should have asked you that I didn't ask you? And is there anything that you want to ask me? Probably most of the time you don't get anything for that, but it kind of ends the interview and then just leaves the chance for them to talk a little bit more. And you often learn something, so you keep your recorder running when this is happening. You could do an interview guide like this. It could just be 5 topics. But even just writing this down and sharing it, I think, puts you way ahead of, like, let's go talk to people about X and Y. You have it documented. This is one page of the thing that I said was in the PDFs that are on that resource page. So goofy things here, like I've given one section 14 minutes and one section 1 minute. It's just there so it adds up to 90 minutes because someone will come back and say, this interview guide is no good. It goes set 96 minutes and we only have 90 minutes with people. You're not required to stick to that. It's just putting a stake in the ground as to what you think the respective times of these different topics are going to be. And I tend to write in these sort of hyper-realized, open-ended questions. I obviously don't speak like that. But it's sort of helpful for me to try to figure out how might I say the question outside the context of a conversation. This is a very personal thing. Some people do really well with that, which I say go for. Whatever kind of works for you, and you've got to try a few things to see what's successful for you. I'm not going to go through all these in detail, but think about the fact that you're talking to someone, you can do other things with them. Ask them to show you something. Ask them to show you how to do something. Draw a map of something. Act something out. Make sure that you go see, their server room or where they keep their paper or what their, ask them to show you their streaming subscriptions.